Hi, and welcome to Fall Asleep with Henrik. I'm Henrik, and you're sleepy, and it is what it is. What happens, happens, and right now, there's nothing we can do about it. So let's just go. Hi, sleepy. Hi, and welcome back to my humble abode. Finally, it's time. Just when I started recording this, I discovered that apparently it's Christmas soon. Like, this will be released on the 21st. And yeah, it's Christmas. Like, literally around the corner of time, if there even is such a thing as corner to time. I have kind of a mixed bag of emotions regarding Christmas. I don't really care for it that much. I'm sorry if you do. I wish I did, though. I mean, if one did, one would have all sorts of possibilities to cherish this moment because it's everywhere. I was raised, my parents were Catholics. So, of course, Christmas meant something. And also we had these traditional ways of celebrating Christmas like any kid in Sweden, any family in Sweden at that time. Almost any, I should say. Well, not everyone celebrates Christmas the way it's celebrated in a classical Christian Scandinavian way. Well, not very Christian, but you know. So first of all, maybe I should just mention just short what this is all about. So this is a sleeping podcast. My aim is for you to drift away and fall asleep. So you don't have to listen to what I say. You can just put my mind somewhere in the back of your mind. My mind presented via my voice. And we'll take it from there. And you can listen, of course, if you want. It's totally fine if you want to hear what I say. I am actually working kind of hard, being interesting and entertaining and such, but I'm not doing a very good job because I don't prepare. So literally just now I was in the house. The kids are making gingerbread cookies. My daughter, she has her cousins over. And since my studio is at my ex's house, and since this week is Mama Week for our daughter, then I'm here working and I'm going in for coffee in between recordings. And they are making gingerbread cookies. And I got to taste. And I don't really like it. It's weird because some stuff, isn't it sad in a way? That stuff that really meant something to you in the past just stops meaning something. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because my taste has changed. It's something with the gingerbread thing overall it's just one time of year when you actually eat it. And then you're eating it like nonstop in all sorts of situations and dinners and parties and breakfasts and Swedish fika, which is like coffee and a bun, and a gingerbread cookie if it's Christmas. I have told the story of my gingerbread pig in some old episode, right? That was a Christmas when I was a kid. And I really cared for that pig, and I really cared for Christmas. And I still remember the pain I'm sorry for bringing this up again. It's a painful thing. Sleepy. But in case you haven't heard it, in case you dozed off the last time, or haven't, if you're new to this podcast, I tend to talk a lot about stuff that pains me. But it's not to worry you or make you upset. It's to make you feel like whatever hurts you, you're not alone, you know? Sometimes people ask me, what are you selling? What's your message here? And I think I'm selling comfort. I'm offering comfort, and not in a classical way. I'm not trying to actively comfort you. I'm trying to comfort you by making you feel less alone. And my way of doing that is to show you me. So I'm trying as best I can in a professional way to show you me. And be as candid and obvious and clear and all about me as possible. So the gingerbread cookie pig, it was this huge glazed gingerbread pig, which I've got one Christmas back in the early 80s, I guess. And I ran in the upstairs hallway with my pig. It was beautiful. And I fell, and the pig shattered against the floor. And I can so clearly remember the devastation of it all, the pain, because it wasn't just, oh, I was so looking forward to eating this. At that time, very unusual lump of sugar. It was not just that, even though that was a part of it as well. It was also like I murdered the pig, you know. It was there, and now it wasn't. And that was because of me. As far as I can remember, I've always had that streak of sadness about stuff ceasing to exist. Like wonderful facts, like that person, or that situation, or that gingerbread pig. It exists, and then something sudden happens, like a fall, or a breakup, or some other event, and then it doesn't exist anymore. And the pain in the sudden thing-shaped hole that it leaves behind, it has always been almost unbearable to me. And it was at that particular Christmas back in the early 80s or late 70s, I don't remember. It was probably like 1980, 1981. I was 6 or 7 then, and as it turns out, most of my memories are from that, my early memories are from that time. And I remember crying so deeply. I've had this emotion with a few things growing up. Things, that is. One time I dropped my camera on like the stones on the stair outside my grandmother's mother's house in southwestern Sweden. I was playing with it. It had what do you call it? Something you attach the camera around your waist, not waist, the wrist, a band, and attached to the camera. And I was spinning it because I was happy, I guess. And then the band just loosened and the camera smashed and it was ruined. And there as well, I cried like, I've cried deeply since, but I can still remember the total darkness of sadness and despair about the fact that there